You're waiting for recognition. Maybe it's from your boss, maybe it's your peers, maybe it's the promotion, the new title, or a raise. And you keep telling yourself that once you get that once that happens, then you'll feel better. Then I'll feel valued, or then I'll feel like enough. In this video, I'm going to show you why that strategy never works, and why the harder you chase validation, the further away it gets. And I'll show you what every spiritual tradition has been pointing us to the whole time, the place where real fulfillment has been hiding the whole time. This is Practical Peace. I'm Brandon Williams. I help people apply spiritual wisdom to everyday challenges we all deal with, so you can suffer less, feel more peace, and reconnect to what's true. We are wrapping a series on finding peace at work, and today we're looking at the things that most people struggle with, which is finding our self-worth in things that can't give it to us. So for 11 years, I worked at the same company chasing one thing: ownership. And it was something that I identified with. I've always wanted to own a business. It was something that I felt would complete me. I endured a lot at that company, all in this future potential outcome. That was the carrot, or the promise. That was what was gonna make all the years feel worth it. I thought, when I become an owner, I'll have made it. I'll feel successful and I'll feel enough. But I wasn't just chasing ownership. I was chasing what I thought it would give me. Identity, like I'll be an owner. I'll be able to build something that's mine. Worth, like I'll be somebody. Validation, like people will see me differently. Peace, like I'll finally be able to relax. Like a small business owner, like who'd be able to relax, right? But that's what I thought, at least. So I wasn't chasing a role. I was chasing what I thought the role would give me. I was chasing fulfillment. So when that ownership opportunity fell through, I really questioned who I was. Like, if I'm not gonna own this company, who am I, or what do I do? Because I had placed all of my worth on that one piece in the future, and that thing had just disappeared. So then I jumped into a new industry. I jumped into tech and sought something different, sought growth, a new title, a new paycheck. And guess what? Even when I got that new title, the same feelings reappeared. The same struggle to be enough or be somebody appeared. I was basically chasing something that never showed up. And looking back, it was that same kind of external thing I've chased for years. You know, good grades in school, or recognition from bosses, compliments after a sales call, or just that recognition in general. Every time I got an external thing, it lasted about just as long to get me to the next one. And then I was chasing again. The ultimate theme that I found was that I was chasing fulfillment in something outside myself. I was placing my own self-worth into external circumstances or my life situation. Now, here's the thing I realized, and what many spiritual teachers point to. It's because that thing was never gonna fill the void that you were looking to fill. The belief underneath all of it is that I need this to feel okay. I need the title to feel like somebody, to feel important. I need that promotion to feel like I made it. I need recognition to feel seen. I need that raise to feel safe. I need them to notice me so I feel like I matter. Those beliefs are traps, because you're looking in the wrong place for worth. Because as long as your worth depends on something outside yourself, you're gonna spend your life trying to manage things that you can't control. Other people's opinions, market conditions, your boss's mood, or who's in the room when you present. And the moment you get the thing, the bar moves. Your mind moves on to, okay, what next? Eckhart Tolle says this so clearly in A New Earth. He says, "Stop looking outside for scraps of pleasure or fulfillment, for validation, security, or love. You have a treasure within that is infinitely greater than anything the world can offer." Scraps. That's what we've been settling for. Little bits of approval or tiny doses of validation, crumbs of recognition. Meanwhile, there's a treasure deep within us that we've been so distracted looking out there that we haven't even seen it or felt it. Jesus said the same thing thousands of years ago. In Luke 17:21, in 7 words, he says, the kingdom of God is within you, not out there, not in the title, not in that thing that I'm going to get, not anything to acquire outside of yourself. It's in here, within you. A Course in Miracles puts it even more directly. It says, my salvation comes from me. It cannot come from anywhere else. 3 different sources, the same exact truth. The thing you've been searching for outside yourself was never there. So here's how to work with this in the present moment. The next time you're thinking about something you need, or you're focused on something out there that you need to get or acquire to feel better, ask yourself this super simple question. What for? So let's say it's, I want a promotion. Okay, what for? I want the title. Okay, what for? Well, I want to feel important. All right, well, what for? Well, I want security. Okay, well, what for? Well, because I'm afraid, or I need to feel okay. Okay, what for? And the more you drill down, you'll realize that underneath all of the desires we have, it's fear. There's this underlying fear that you're not good enough, or that you don't have enough, or that you're not secure enough. It's ultimately leading to the fear of death. Like I'm scared that I'm gonna die, right? Is essentially what it is. So once you've gotten to that point where you've asked what for enough, and you found like, okay, there's something here, there's some lack, or there's some fear that I'm holding on to, and I'm seeking that external circumstance for a future salvation, let's say. And what you'll find is underneath that is your true state. There is a solid foundation underneath all of your negative energy. When we focus on the wave up top, we have to realize that we are the ocean underneath, calm, still, peaceful. And the more you go inside and you explore the emotional turmoil you're feeling, let your thoughts show you where to go. And ask those questions and go deeper inside yourself. And you will find that there is this truth within us. This, some traditions call it the still small voice. There is this peace within us. And once you find it, that is where you find your validation. That is where you find your true self-worth. There is this limitless amount of peace and joy in that space. And you can go there anytime. It's not based on circumstances. It's not based on what your boss thinks, right? It is constant and it's imperturbable. It's really love in its truest form. It feels like you're home. And I want that for everybody. Here's what I've come to realize over the years is that every external thing you're chasing, the title, the recognition, the raise, it's all real. And every one of them can be taken away. The boss can change his mind. The promotion can go to someone else. The company can let you go. The title can disappear in a layoff. Anything you've built your worth on outside of yourself can be threatened. But the part of you underneath it all cannot. Tolle said it like this in A New Earth. He says, you can only lose something that you have, but you cannot lose something that you are. You can lose the title, you can lose the role, you can lose validation from others, but you cannot lose what you are. Now this whole concept changes everything, not just at work, but in your relationships and just the way you see life in general, the way you find worth in yourself. You'll stop looking outside for scraps and you'll find that treasure that's within you. If this resonated, drop a comment. Like, tell me, what have you been what thing outside have you been seeking your validation on? I'm gonna be focusing more on some short form content after this Finding Peace at Work series. We're gonna talk about how to heal yourself physically. So if you or anyone you know has been dealing with ongoing pain, reoccurring, say it's headaches, back pain. There are so many ways emotions come out physically, and we're going to go in depth into how to heal yourself. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Take care of yourself. We'll talk to you next time.